G'day and welcome back to the Coffey Break channel. If you're new to the series, me and Dad down the front there, we're taking this boat ride here from east coast to west coast. Tweed heads to Broome in WA. Today we're about here, but over this episode we're going to be island hopping all our way to Airlie Beach. We've got an absolute glamour day in our hands here, and we've got a pretty cracking week of weather. So we're going to try and get as far north as we can while we have glamour conditions. So yeah, we're going to pack the boat up soon. We actually had a bit of a stuff up yesterday. So you've seen in the previous episode we were fishing with the reef runner lads. We anchored our boat here for the last 2 or 3 days. We put our key boat in their boat because we were leaving the boat all day and we just didn't want anyone to jump in our boat and start it. So we put our key in their boat, and when they left us yesterday, they took our key with them. Luckily, I have a friend who met them on the highway and is coming out. He's about an hour off, and he's got the key for us and we can keep moving on. But yeah, that was, make sure you keep your key. They actually start your engine. But yeah, that's where we are. And we got Bonza with us still. Bonza!
Shitty bunny! Good girl. Over the ocean.
We've gone a little mad today, so the guy who's bringing the key out, bit of miscommunication, thought it was tomorrow but it was actually today. It has been the most glamorous day you could have on the water. Would have been good to get a few miles done, but tomorrow's going to be pretty good still, I think. But that's what you get when you leave the thing that starts your motor in another boat. So hopefully they're here bright and early tomorrow and we can start trekking towards Percy. But yeah, today we were just kind of going mad on the boat. Here's our key. Good, how are you? Big vessel. Hey, how'd you go with that little scar this morning? That's pretty rough, yeah. We didn't realise our... Holy dooly. Thanks for bringing that out, man. No worries. Righto, we're heading to Percy. We're back on the water. Well, we've been on the water, but we're back on the water highway. We've got a little bit of a wobbly day today. I'll put it out here. This morning we actually had a pretty gnarly storm. I didn't film it. One of the back hatches was a little bit open, had a lead stuck in it, and we like filled right up. There's still a bit of water in here. Once we get going, it'll drain out. So that was a bit of a stressful little storm that come through, but it seems like it's getting quite nice again. Today we have a 6 hour, well, probably be longer now that it's a bit wobbly, 6 to 8 hour steam to Percy Island. Oh, we're back on the road. We got a key back.
I just thought you were talking.
Spanish.
Good time Spanish.
Yeah. It's a big spotty. Spotty mackerel. Buddy.
Random. I didn't even know you put it out of cast.
Look what I'm wearing. I've got rash on my ass from wearing board shorts. I need to get a pair of comfy shorts. There we go, got him.
Oh, sweet.
Spotty mackerel, there you go. Haven't caught one in 10 years, I don't reckon. They're actually got a little bit. Spotties have a softer flesh than the Spanish. I actually like the spotties better.
Why don't you catch a ball then?
I just had it. That's actually a big spotty too. We'll keep going. There's the first decent fish of trolling around Australia. In the middle of nowhere right now. We're about probably 70 k's from land, Australia, out to sea. There's nothing, no structure or anything around. And bubs.
Are you happy?
6 hours in now. Got 2 to go. We're feeling it. Definitely feeling it. High Peak Island over there. Won't be staying there. We're going to keep punching the Percy. Holy smokes! Holy smokes! 9 hours! 9 hours of driving. 250 k's.
Well, 250 k's, but we had to drive slowly because of the weather was really rough to begin with.
Dad did an incredible job driving then, mate.
You think so?
Your best, I think.
Thanks.
That is absolutely snapped me, but. Paradise. This will be my 3rd time here now. If you've been following the channel, you would have seen a couple trips out from here to the Swains with a few different crew. We'll do a tour of the Percy hut again, where everyone puts their names of their boats and trinkets in there. That's where we camped, where that hut is up there. Some crew have got some Oz tents on the corner there, but we were up in that one up there. And I've camped up in that end as well, but that one's too hot. Don't camp in that end. If you come here, make sure you camp over there. So we've got Percy Island hut here. One of the most famous huts probably in Australia. To yachties and all boaties. Come up the top first, Bonza. So cool. There's a public barbecue there. Bit of a camp kitchen.
You coming for a look?
Oh, there she is.
Oh my god.
Oh, after getting belted all day, it's nice to be in this beautiful bay here and to be able to unwind tomorrow. Probably have a bit of a lay day tomorrow and just cruise around the island. I feel like I'm going like that.
Yeah, likewise. That's sick. It's basically like the real thing.
It is, but it's just not.
It's just not. But it makes you feel a lot better.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Even Percy, we had a bit of a lay day yesterday. We're not really going to do Percy justice on this trip. We're trying to get further north while we still have some good weather. If you want to go back on my channel, there's some videos around this island and heading out to the Swains and you can watch them. Today we're going to be going to Mackay, filling up, and then we've got some good weather for about 3 or 4 days. We're going to go to the Whitsundays and out to the outer reef. We've been pretty blessed with weather the last 2 weeks. Couldn't really ask for much more. Next Tuesday it looks like it's going to start blowing again, So after early, I'd say we will be river hopping. But yep, that's it. Heading on the road. Let's get going. Open it up properly so I can take it back if it doesn't fit.
What they charge you for this?
$50.
That's all right.
Yeah, I thought so.
Small price to pay for beauty. I felt that go in.
Like a glove. This is the actual first time we've ever stayed in a marina. And it's the same as a caravan park. They put your little number in on here and you just gotta... They didn't draw a line. They should have drawn a line. That would have been exactly like a caravan park. But they've mapped us out. We'll be able to have a shower tonight, which will be nice. And staying here, gonna just relax the Sabo, and we're gonna be out the reef tomorrow.
That still go, they were just at sea.
Footy on. Not a bad afternoon in the marina. Everyone's half asleep. We just did a little food shop, filled up, taking off early-ish tomorrow to Whitehaven. The dogs are getting smoked. Shit. Good morning. We're just heading outside of the Mackay Marina en route straight to Whitehaven, where we'll be having a swim. It's the widest sand beach in Australia, I think. One of. We think we got a little hole on the boat when the boat's fully loaded. Not bad yet, but we're going to have to get onto it. So we're sort of just entering the start of the Whitsundays Hamilton Island zone. This is kind of like the first passage that you really go through. After here it's still another 50 kilometres to Whitehaven. So, Whitehaven is one of the most popular destinations probably in Australia. Probably one of the more famous beaches you can come to, especially in the Whitsundays. On the beach there's lots and lots of tourists, and I don't blame them. This is an absolute magic spot. I've come here a few times now. I actually come here on a Kentucky tour many moons ago, and yeah, it was a hell trip, but it's such a stunning location. When you're walking over that hill, if you do a tour, you get an unreal perspective. Sort of not as high as this, but you get something similar. Ha ha ha! Nice dive, Bonza!
Bonnie, come and grab bubbies.
Dogs, because you're not allowed on land. which I think's unfair, Bubby.
Oh, she got up herself first time.
Oh. Didn't know she could do that.
You're human as well. You should be allowed to go anywhere you want. Just left Whitehaven and we're just going to be cruising around. We're Whitsundays, we're coming around the Butterfly Bay. Big George, the Maori Wrasse lives there. Going to go for a swim. Bonza hasn't done that yet. We've done it at the start of the year. It's a hell spot if you ever come here to go check out. Got the little motor going out the back there. Perfect place to be using the little motor. We're using a half to even less amount of fuel. Obviously takes us a third less fuel. Obviously takes us a little longer to get to places, but the perfect setup and it's working so well. Bubs, come back. So we're in Butterfly Bay here, and as you can see, it's a green zone, and there's lots and lots of fish here. He's coming up, he's coming up, he's coming up. There's a big Maori Wrasse that lives here. Hopefully he'll come around. We'll cut up some more bait. Me and Bonds will jump in.
Hi, Jackson.
There's so many fish in this little zone. We haven't had the Maori Wrasse come around today just yet, but GTs and I think they're angelfish. They like to eat your shit as well if you shit off the boat.
That's amazing.
Moving on. Find anchorage. Good morning. Heading out that way. 2 hours this morning to get out there. Oh, 2 hours later, 120 kilometres and we made it to the reef. Kind of took it out of us, didn't it?
Can I? Can I?
I know. Well, we'll go find a place to throw some topwater lures. When we come out to the reef, we really, most of the time, are just making it up as we go along, casting at everything. We don't have too much of a game plan at the moment. That's how we usually roll on the reef, isn't it?
Yeah, I've not been to this reef,
No,
but we're here now, and it's gone from 80 metres to 8.
we'll get ready.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it drops off. So you reckon it might be eddying in there, eh? Is that in your vast knowledge of ocean currents? How mental is this?
Both me and Dad are throwing the rods that we're using. There's an X Tractor from Samurai, and this one's this is the Pop. This is the heavy, like real heavy duty one. Probably, I don't think it's as long as Dad's, but it's got some toughness to it. These rods for stick baiting are really light for their strength. So for me, it's important for me to have really light rods, especially when you're casting around all day. Your arms get so sore. How's the fuses on the top over there? Your arms get so sore. So if you're gonna look into getting yourself a stick bait rod, I reckon look into one of these. They're I reckon they're the best. I've tried a lot of stick bait rods now. I reckon they're the best.
They look good too.
And they look the part, and they catch fish. Oh! 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 Oh!
That's a GT.
That's a GT!
Oh, you got off. Oh, no, you didn't.
It jumped out of the water. I've never seen that. That's not a bad size.
It's gotten bigger as I've moved on.
Oh, there's a big shark on him, that's why. A little shark, I should say. Watch out, you might be a bit tip wrapped there, big man. That's a good G. Bonds is going for a morning dip. Yep. You gonna finish him?
Yeah, Mum.
You want him in?
We'll do that.
Sick,
Put him
Dad.
on the floor. How sick's that? Actually, how long is it? Like a 95.
I put it exactly on the map then.
Yeah,
How's
95.
that? 95, righto. Nice of me, I think.
That was sick.
That was cool. Nice one, Dad.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Look at all the fusies.
Where are they? Over there.
Just everywhere. He's giving you some.
Yeah.
Went harder than the last one you caught.
Oh, not even a big one.
Nah.
That went hard. Oh yeah, no, he's a bit bigger.
Nice one.
He.
We're just cruising around, aren't we, Bubs? Looking for some shallower top water stuff. Absolutely stunning. Feeling a little run down today. I'm usually a lot more frothing when I'm out here, but I'm just a little tired today. Need to regain some strength.
Oi. What is that?
Don't know.
A GT?
I think it's barracuda.
Fucking barra.
I don't even know what it is. Might be a GT.
You want me to go down the back?
Can you reverse?
Yeah.
thing's gonna do me, eh? Can you hurry up, please? Oh. He's just at the side of the boat there.
Big GT.
Yeah. Are you right? You want me to come down?
Big GT.
Yeah.
Hubby's over this way, sweetie.
Oh. How's the way it hit it and then
Yeah.
jumped out of the water again?
Third. Oh, that's why you got to get up there, because you get hurt. You're only little. You're little.
It's actually a good size Jeep.
Yeah, it's bigger than you. You're only 4 kilos.
Oh, third GT of the morning on the Molossi. Been fishing for about an hour. And oh man, I don't know. These fish just jam you. Can't catch me. Beautiful. Happy days.
The beauty.
We need a kind of trout. Where's the bloody trout?
Now that would have hurt you. Yes, hurt.
I scared him. There's something looking at it. Something darting at it. Have a go at it. Have a go at it. Have a go at it. It's a GT. You prick. How could you do that to me?
Sit here with me. Come on. Sit here with
Red throat.
What's he got?
Red throat. Red throat.
Gonna keep him for bait.
Keep him, have him for dinner. He's not a bad size.
Oh, it's a nice size one.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Or eat it. Oh, bastard.
What was it?
Don't know.
You've got him. What is it?
Don't know. Flowery cod. There's heaps of fish down there, Dad. Throw back out.
I'm letting you wind that up.
Look at that. This is amazing in here, isn't it? Look at the colours on that fish.
Another hit. Didn't take it though.
He's the colour of the reef, that thing. Get out of there. He's on. See you, Bunny. Sick. Oh my my god. This is living. This is unbelievable. Not a breath of wind. Wow.
This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this. Never.
That one in the back over there, that's a Maori over in that back corner. These ones are different. These ones don't take your lures. That one in that back corner will take your lure. Hiding in the flats over there. Humphead. What else we got? There was a trout on that corner up there. Shark. Mate, this, honestly, life can't get any better than this. The Great Barrier Reef, when there's no wind, is the best place in the world. Wow, what a crazy day that was on the water.
That much.
We're all feeling actually that beat down. Today's fishing was, and we got the GTs and we got a few little mixed species in the fish pool here. But I'm feeling beat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to wonder whose idea it was to drive the bloody Broome. We got the red throat here, 6 species, and great eating. Been asked a little bit about filleting. First cut I do, up to the head, then I cut the tail, and then just run my knife. You can feel, repetition with cleaning fish is how you get good at it. You just got to clean them. Run the knife along that backbone, and then I just run it, just keep running all the way through. And a good little tip too is, instead of taking that fillet fully off right now, flip him over, because if you do take that fillet off, sometimes you just don't have a great angle to get the other fillet. So if you leave that on and just follow and then this way is obviously opposite. I like to cut towards me. I know it's the wrong thing to do, but I'm just used to it. And then there's a rib cage here. If you want to muck around, you can fill it and take the bones out. I just cut straight over it. I mean, this fish is going to be plenty for us, so I don't really have to be perfect with it. But you can hear me just cutting over that rib cage there now. And then fill it like that. That's the rib cage there that I just cut over. But yeah, and then once you flip him back over, he's already filleted on this side. same thing there. I just cut over the rib cage. There's your fillet. You can eat everything on this fish. You can eat, you know, people love the wings. You can eat the cheeks. I'm just gonna have the fillet. You can have better knives for skinning than the one I got here, but you know, you're just kind of applying pressure and then just seesawing it off. Just like that. I like to cut the fillet down down that center. That will be one that'll go straight on the pan. That will have no bones, that straight away. So that fillet there, no bones, ready to be eaten. Then this one here, down that bloodline, I'm not too sure what part of the body, why they have bones there, but I'll just get rid of that. Another fillet there. I'll cook it up shortly. Look at these two in here. This is what we've been doing for showers because we don't have fresh water. Baby wipes on the back.
Baby wipes.
Whoa, you seen some sun, Dad?
Yeah.
Me and Dad, no shirt all day in the sun.
He's Forrest Gump and I'm Lieutenant Dan. God damn it, that's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard.
Today I'm just going straight butter and fish. I don't feel like any seasoning. Fish wraps. Holy moly. Well, that's a wrap on this episode. We'll see you next Sunday, where we're going to be waking up out here tomorrow and making our way to Townsville over the next few days, fishing the whole way up. Hope you've been enjoying the series, and we'll see you next week.